Hello, so as you can see this is an interesting boss fight. Ashes of War, Barricade Shield, and NightRider's Flail. So the easiest way is to just go over here. Well, I guess people might have not noticed this, but the only way to fight this guy is if you're in the middle of the night. So if you're having problems finding him, just go over here by night. And select past time until nightfall. And every time you select until nightfall, he should come out of that thing over there. Now the weapon itself really is a cool concept and I like it. I probably will not be able to use it, or I don't know, it really depends on a lot of things. As you can see, it has the blood loss build-up. Yeah, it looks huge on him, but on you it's just a simple flail with 3 heads. I think this weapon was most likely popularized in Diablo. Yeah, the 3-headed flail was popularized in Diablo. Diablo 2 actually. I think it was in chapter 3. I guess it was, yes, in chapter 3. Helicopter. I guess we really fulfilled our dream of becoming a helicopter. This might intimidate a lot of people, but yeah, but the 3-headed flail is not a historical weapon. It's one of the more goofy weapons that have ever been designed or portrayed. Yeah, it's most likely like a meme, or not like a meme, more like a joke weapon, even for ancient times. Okay, now that we got the fun out of the way, let's go to the Emperor's Cave. Emperor's Catacomb. It's not such a hard arena, you just have to do a couple of things and then you can open the gates. Well, I think I did about 3 or 4 tries with the NightRider. To be honest, it's not really worth trying to kill him while on foot because he's just too fast. And you'll end up dying a lot of times. So just do the fight on horseback, as you can see with my dismounter, a weapon designed to dismount knights, of course. Was a lot of fun. Ah, you fell down. What a shame. Now this is kind of a little puzzle area over here. Over here you just have to do something like this. Oh, they follow you, well, that's bad. Don't worry, the ceiling won't fall down on you. As for the zombies, well, they have a lunge attack which will cause them to bite you and you lose a lot of HP. Don't try to kill them because they're... let's just say that they're endless. I don't think they give a lot of runes either. And at some point they'll just swarm you and overwhelm you. And 46. And the thing is, you're going to be fighting them and... oh, that's actually a lot of them. You're going to be fighting 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them and the other one will just lunge at you and bite your neck. Now, my neck is only bitten by sexy vampire ladies, tall sexy vampire ladies, and not by zombies, so that would be a problem for me. And then you just press the lever over there and tada, we have a boss fight. Now this boss fight is annoying because it's basically the same boss that they recycled from the other dungeon. It's a bit, I guess they have to recycle the boss at some point. I don't exactly remember which one it was, but it was either the Surefoot Catacombs or the Grooveside Cave that had this boss. Now the bad part is that this boss actually has minions with it, which is the worst way of doing minions. The worst way of... oh, okay. The worst way of doing bosses. Now if you remember, well... I guess it's been a few years, but I don't think people have forgotten Remnant from the Ashes. Remnant from the Ashes was a great game, except most of the bosses had minions, which made the boss fights 10 times harder and more annoying. Yeah, I hate boss fights with minions because look at this, you're supposed to fight the boss, but you get killed by the minions or they distract you long enough for the boss to kill you. And I have to say, I'm a huge disapprover, or I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the boss fights with minions because they actually make the fight 10 times harder based on your current loadout and gear, instead of making the fight either more fun or more interesting. Especially because those little guys cause blood loss build-up. So at some point or another, you'll just die automatically. There's no other way around it. You'll die automatically because of the blood loss. This is not such a hard boss battle. He has a few attacks that are very telegraphed. So these guys are not all the bravest of enemies. So yeah, you're going to struggle hitting them, and they also have a ranged attack. This is all the boss does. Can you actually kill all of them and then fight the boss? I don't think so, because the boss has those weird attacks. They're so easy to dodge. The stupid attacks are easy to dodge. And another problem I have with this boss is that the lock-on system is terrible in Elden Ring. It's absolutely the worst. If you're locked on to an enemy, you cannot run away from it. It's impossible to run away from an enemy you're locked on. I mean, yeah, you can run in circles or stuff like that, but it's almost impossible to run away, so the lock-on will jump on your nearest enemy as well, so I don't know, I just think that's a lot of artificial difficulty implemented in a game that didn't need any artificial difficulty, because unlike Remnant from the Ashes, in this game you'll never be stronger than your opponents, you'll just have other ways of dealing with situations. So yeah, probably one of the... It's not a chance, you don't have a chance against this stupid thing. Okay, I'll try a few more times and then I'll give up and come back later to this one, because I really think there is no point in you wasting 5 hours trying to kill a boss when you could be farming for 2 hours, killing the boss without any problems, and then making the rest of the game a lot easier for you as well. So it's a weird thing. I mean, in other Dark Souls game, well, it was more or less the same thing, but it feels like in this one it's especially true because of the number of items and weapons you can get. Well, see, this is the problem. You have fun for a few minutes. That NightRider fight was pretty fun, was not so hard. You got a cool item, you got the Ashes of War, and then you come over here to this place with this annoying stupid thing, which is a recycle boss, which has a lot of helpers, which prevents you from using the lock-on system efficiently. And summons are starting to lose off most of their potency, so I think I have to upgrade Ashes of War, or I don't know, do something about it. They also will stagger their attacks. See what I mean? These enemies have buffed stats. They're not like the first teams you see in the game. I guess we'll have to come later to this boss. Like I said, there's no point in trying to, I don't know, play the game fair or without cheats, because you're just going to lose a lot of hours. think people said they finished the game in about 60 hours, which sounds kind of like the right amount of time. Only the world bosses or the story bosses, I mean, only the story bosses you have to worry about. I mean, I'm starting to think Margit the Fell was actually the Fell was a fair boss as opposed to some of these stupid things. I guess the junior design team was, hey, we'll create the big bosses and you create the redundant bosses. So there is clearly a loss of quality around these boss fights and dungeons. Yeah, you just get comboed to death. I'll come back later, there's no point. I mean, I tried a couple of times to kill this boss. I was pretty successful. I think I brought him down to half HP. Okay, let's give it another go. But to be honest, it's so much randomized just a lot of randomized stuff I don't really like about the game. I mean, why would you have a boss fight that is basically dependent on how fast you can kill the minions? Because that's the whole problem. The boss itself is not so hard. Yeah, let's try it one more time, and this time I'll try to hit once and then run away. If I summon the 3 wolves, they'll get smashed so fast you won't even see them. Yeah, lockdown is a death sentence for this boss. Yeah, I don't like this. It's basically turning the easiest boss into the hardest boss because of stuff. I cannot even hit the imps without locking on because they're so not fast or agile, but just slippery. And then I cannot run away from the boss unless I look at him and prepare for him. Yeah, I locked on onto the boss instead of the imp. Finally killed all the minions. We don't have any dogs with us. No, it's annoying. It's just an annoying boss fight that is made worse by the fact that you have to run around. I'll do another video where I kill the boss. There's no point. I'm so disappointed with so many aspects of the game. I don't know. I think the more I play, the more it will be mixed opinions about the game. Yes, learn it, change your tactics, whatever. You just need to either level up a little more or be better prepared to face one of those challenges. So I just need to find a better weapon to kill those guys faster, and that's it. That's the whole deal. I saw something over there. Well, let's forget about it and let's move on. It's pointless. The game is not very well designed in my opinion. With recycled boss and bosses with minions. Every boss having different mechanics is actually great, and it's a huge step from the other Dark Souls game, but at the same time you will forget those mechanics if you fight the boss and then you will, I don't know, do something else. So you have to relearn the mechanics. So that was what? About 10 minutes of me trying to figure out the boss's pattern. I figured out the pattern. I kind of more or less know how to kill the imps right now. But is it fun? No. Will I do it? Nah. Maybe later. You get a lot of stuff, but most of the stuff you get is not really useful. Remember, this is Dark Souls, a Dark Souls game. So 90% of the items you get are useless. So I guess people can speed run the game very fast. They just need to great, I don't know, combat mage or something, get this and this and that, and hey, we have won. I also think there are too many jumping puzzles in my opinion. How to get down there, I don't know. Oh look, I missed the little jump, now I died and now I have to try again. I have never had spent so much time in an open world RPG trying to enter a region. This is silly in my opinion. So yeah, I guess the game has so much time wasting that you won't believe it how much time you waste if you just, you know, write it down. For example, I guess you can try going from the south over there, even though I don't think it will be better. For example, I think I wasted about 2 hours exploring the map today, only today, 2 hours from what, 4 hours of playtime. So, actually I don't even mind, because that cat dog-like creature gets to live one more day, which is great, because I like cats and dogs. More cats than dogs, but hey. Sorry guys, I already got your fashion, I don't need anything else from you. What pretty flowers we have here. I also think the game should let you open the map anytime you like, because what's the point of this senseless restriction? You cannot look at your map when in combat. Okay, why? Because you'll die. Okay. And that means what? I have to run away and come back later? Yes. I don't get it. I really don't get it why you have to waste so much time. But like I said, the design of the game is some... Oh, I'm pressing Z. Yeah. I guess you have to go inside the tunnel over here. Okay, let's have some fun in the tunnels. I also don't like the elevators. If you calculate how much time you lose just by waiting in elevators, it's going to be a while. Oh, it's the blacksmith guys. Fall inside and fall outside as well. Yeah, that's the best description for them. But... oh yeah, those... are these the guys that are resistant to slash attacks? Yeah, they are. Yeah, very funny. Can you summon your best friend over here? No. Oh wow, that could have escalated quickly. Into my death. Well, I guess this works. I don't want to switch out my weapons. So if we can kill them, yeah, we'll play like this. Yeah, I have the warhammer, I think I have the mace as well. I have better weapons that can deal with this situation, but dead end ahead. Why is it always physical? Why not?
All day.
A stupid game with... My mouse went outside my screen. Oh, come on. Wait, is it not my game on full screen or what? I don't get it. Why does my mouse get... Oh... Wait, what? Okay, maybe it's not on full screen or I don't understand what's going on. It's on full screen. Oh, come on, the game has so many bugs, it's annoying sometimes. So what happens is this thing. The game is on full screen, I have a dual monitor setup, and sometimes, I don't know why or when, but during fighting my mouse goes onto my second monitor. Why? That's definitely a bug that shouldn't be present on any game, but it's present in this game. It happened a lot of times today, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know, the game is good, but it has so many issues, I cannot really recommend people who should buy it right now. They're only going to mess up their experience for a bad game. Probably the best option would be to wait before buying. Also, the FPS is perfect in the tunnels or in some other areas, but again, it's not the case for every place. So, in this particular set of tunnels, my FPS is good, it's stable. In other tunnels or dungeons, it's not so good. A lot of rewards, golden runes, enemies, a chest. Exalted flesh, yummy. Hot dog. Oh, you are different, you have a full backpack. Somber smithing stone, okay, those are the good stuff. Okay, I think that's it. Someone was using that colossal sword over here. By the way, the mines are most... well, let's just say like this, the mines are set up for you to farm smithing stones and some other stuff. They're not really designed for you to get a lot of stanching balls. I guess it's for poison or something. They're not really designed for this to be an interesting encounter or fun encounter. Okay, look at my FPS, dropped 40 FPS over there. They're designed for you to farm your smithing stones, smiting stones. Yeah, always start on the outside of, the outskirts of an area. soft cotton. That sounds like something you would clean your ears with. By the way, never use cotton swabs to clean your ears. Unless, well, unless you really need it much. Wait. Unless you need it a lot. Most of the times what the cotton swabs do for your ears is just push or create wax balls and push them inside your ear more. So be very careful with cotton swabs cleaning your ears. Because that's the one advantage of having a big weapon, you don't have to jump to kill enemies. Also, I'm already lost, so we went to the left side. Oh, nice, more sambar stuff. Good, good, my pockets are getting full. Really, it's important, but I forgot for what it's used for. I don't know. Also, I don't think it's important you know what everything does, because at some point you'll just finish the game and maybe you'll wait for DLC or something. Use these things. I guess you need to visit one of the traders, vendors. Probably should strengthen my Irish Wolfhound. Oh, it goes for a little longer, okay. I'm trying to get everything. You can also farm the smithing stones of some enemies. For example, the good ignites in the gate. Storm. Was it the Storm from Gate? Yeah, I think it was. The Storm Gate, you can farm the enemies over there for smithing stones as well. Okay, now I'm scared. Also, you can use the torch to light up the area, but I'm a little scared. This looks like a boss arena. It was a boss arena in the other mines. Scaly Misbegotten. Yeah, let's just kill him without too many problems. Rusty Anchor. I guess I one-shotted the boss. Not really one-shotted him, but more like overpowered him. So what was that hook thing? So it's a great axe, pierce, rusted anchor, 26 strength. Where did that guy carry an anchor? He had an axe and then he dropped an anchor. This will be a fan favorite of many people since it's huge, rusty, and it seems to deal a lot of damage. Okay, now I feel a lot better about losing a few times to that stupid boss with ads. Fire ramp. Ah. So they even recycled the boss arenas, I don't know. I guess they were out. They cannot make too many distinct dungeons or stuff like that, but Still feels a little weird that they redesigned the same areas again. Yeah, no one expected this boss to be so weak. I mean, it's the dungeon boss compared... So in this area, we got this boss over here, and then we get the cat creature with minions. So compare the two bosses. The other one feels 5 times stronger, to be honest. But it's not really 5 times stronger, it's more or less the same. I think I got most of the stuff in there, I don't want to go back and check. There was supposed to be a lightning strike or something over here, but I didn't see it. Huh. Where are you supposed to get it then? Yeah, the mouse just goes onto my second screen, because the game is not designed for PC. I guess I can try wandering around here a little bit. Oh, actually no, let's jump. I thought it would take me all the way up, apparently it doesn't take me all the way up. It's a very suspicious bridge. That was incredibly weak. I guess they are not really designed to fight cavalry. Okay, let's try and go and see if we can get the lightning strike from near the tree. I don't think there is anything else. Of course, there'll be a strong boss or something. Avatar, okay. There's not much over there. Let's give the quick run the quick go. I'll probably kill the boss next time. I'm still not sure what these things do. Yeah, it's incredibly fun to play. Whatever. My mouse is messed up again. I guess I have to kill them as well to get their weapon. I'll do that off camera. I guess this is a tree, a very lovely tree, and the warrior pots are trying to smash something. Minor earth tree. Who knows, maybe we'll even find Alexander over here. Yeah, those are not pots, those are warrior pots. Someone is singing over there. I would like to see who. Why is the horse so hard to control? I don't know. I was trying to open the map. I couldn't open the map, so I clicked accidentally another key, and the stupid horse, because I clicked a key for one fraction of a second, it moved and it basically jumped off the cliff. Man, the game does need a lot more work. I don't know. It's not really a good PC port. The more I play, the more I realize it. Even though it's great on mouse and keyboard and feels better on mouse and keyboard than controller, it still has its problems. Yeah. Whoop. See you next time. Bye.